And this week's A to Z Guide to Modern Life is brought to you by the letter I. And I is for insecurities. Here's our guide to insecurities. Here we're all a bit insecure, aren't we? Even those who exude self-assurance and stride about the place like Lord and Lady of the Manor are only actually like that in order to disguise the fact that they're crippled with insecurities just like the rest of us. Modern life makes us so insecure, we're all shitting ourselves. Just like what Shaggy and Scooby used to do when they saw what they thought was a ghost, when in fact it was just some bloke at the fun fair wearing a crap mask in order to scare off the manager in a cunning plan to take over the business. And he'd have got away with it if it wasn't for those pesky Modern life fills us with fear and dread by rather conveniently telling us what we should be scared of. And that can be anything from hooded teenagers in shopping malls, bird flu, not to mention that really scary bastard, Marilyn Manson. But the greatest insecurity that modern life forces upon us is the fear of inadequacy. Yes, the agents of modern life dictate to us every detail of how we should live our lives. They tell us what to wear and, more importantly, what not to wear, what we should and shouldn't eat, what we should read, watch and listen to, what careers we should be pursuing. We're told how our home should be decorated, what kind of hairdo we should have. We're even told what kind of bloody toilet cleaner we should be using. And if we fail to make the grade, then we are reduced to quivering wrecks, racked with paranoid inadequacy. And friends, that is not a clever state to find yourself in. These demands that are thrust upon us come courtesy of the mass media, be it the telly, billboards, magazines or tinternet. Take me par exemple. Modern life deems me adequate only if I fulfil the following criteria. I've got to be a masculine hard man with biceps, triceps, pectoral muscles, not to mention the old six-pack, but I've also got to demonstrate metrosexual sensitivities. I've got to be devastatingly handsome but be completely unaware of it. I've got to be intelligent but not geeky, confident but not arrogant, and I've got to be witty without acting like a knob. Personally, I'm so insecure I've not dared leave the confines of this flat for the last 6 months. But we can't all become reclusive. No, what we've got to do is we've got to disregard the demands that modern life places upon us. And luckily for you, we here at the A to Z Guide to Modern Life have devised a surefire way of doing just that. We strongly recommend the ancient philosophy of self-acceptance. That's right, liberate yourself from the pressures of modern life by simply following our 5-step self-assurance plan. Switch your bloody telly off. It's only going to bombard you with imagery of how you should look and behave. Do something else instead, like play Jenga, body pop, or recite Smoke on the Water. Sit in front of a mirror and continually repeat the mantra, I may not be Johnny Depp or George Clooney or him off Dalston's Creek, but I'm alright, me. I may not be Johnny Depp. When out and about, always carry an umbrella. That way you can keep all them billboards that portray what you should aspire to be out of vision. Don't be reading Heat, OK, or any other celebrity magazine. No, read Tolstoy instead. Get yourself some post-it notes, so next time you're surfing Tinternet, you can cover over any images that make you feel inadequate. By simply following these steps, all your insecurities will simply fade away, leaving you instilled with calm self-assurance and courage. And now it's time for the great debate. Last week we asked, should fat people be banned from pubs and restaurants and made to wait outside in the cold with them filthy smokers? Well, you were split right down the middle on this one, 50-50. The smokers amongst you argued you didn't want your outside space filled with them bloody fatties, so keep them indoors. This week, We ask, is confidence a preference to the habitual voyeur of what is known as park life? Ping us an email, will ya? Answering either yes, it is, or no, it ain't. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll give you the results next time. So, there you have it, friends. I is for insecurities. Remember, just because you've got a crap job and just because you look awful and are about as dynamic as a lump of coal, it don't mean that you have to go about the place feeling all insecure about it. All right. Now then, next week, the A to Z Guide to Modern Life is brought to you by the letter T. And if there is any justice in this cruel world of ours, I'll see you then.